Eating up your time. Tiki Man, Starkey, Fred Questguard, welcome.
Here we go, everybody.
Hey, guys. Great to be here at Tiki Man Radio. One more year, guys. I don't know this 5 or 6 years now, but I always appreciate you bringing us back. I'd like to do a song right now to start off, speaking about the keys. When Irma went through the keys, you know, it was very devastating. I got a call from the Parrot Heads down here, and they said, "Wait, we're putting together a little CD to raise money. It's going to be called Key Strong." He said, "You got any songs we might be able to use on that?" And I said, "Well, I'm in the studio right now with Freddie, and we got one that might work." So I called Freddie and a couple other guys, and they were nice enough that we all rushed down and got this all recorded so that we could send it. And they put it on there and raised tens of thousands of dollars, thanks to all you guys and all the great radio stations that helped them out doing that. So thank you for that. I need to get my engine started, need to find my way back there. I'm fucking a road like a no-fly time needs air. Yeah, I ride a gas like a go, just cruising on fumes and breath. Won't somebody please just help me find the key? I need to get my motor on and gotta feel that southern breeze. Yes, I'm leaking hope in my sanity, and I drain my batteries. Oh, won't you please just help me find the key? Well, I don't know where I'm hiding, not sure where they might be. Hey, I can't remember where I left them, but there's one thing I guarantee. Well, if I'm finding soon, there'll be nothing left of me. Won't somebody please just help me find the key? I need to get my motor on and gotta feel that southern breeze. Well, I'm leaking hope in my sanity, and I'm out of any freeze. Oh, won't you please just help me find the key? I need to jumpstart my car in this old heart in a tow. Well, it ain't gonna do. Just thumb to the Walmart, buy me some new parts, rebuild my life. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yes, somebody please help me find the keys. Well, I need to get my motor on and gotta find that southern breeze. I'm leaking hope in my sanity, and I drain my battery. Please, just help me find the key. Yeah, somebody please, just help me find the key. Thank you. I got up there, wasn't sure how I was going to get back down once I... Well, speaking of songs about Key West, this one, Freddie. Now, for those of you who don't know Freddie Quistguard, know as Freddie Q now because he's got so popular.
Too confusing a last name.
Yes, I always misspell it. It's only taken like 12 years to figure out how to spell your name, but... Anyways, Fred and I play together a lot up in New England during the summer. We'd all little beach parties and the beach bars and those sorts of things. And we've been doing it for a long time. Haven't we, Fred? And you still look younger. Well, you are younger than me, but Freddie brought, I was working on one of my CDs, and I called Freddie, and I said, "Freddie, I need another song for this project." And he goes, "Well, I've got one." Said it probably needs a little work, that if you want to spend a little time with it. And he brought it over, and it was really good. I just tweaked it just a little bit. And we recorded it, put it on the project, and Trop Rockin' Magazine chose it as one of the top 10 songs about the keys. So, nice job, Freddie. And it's a little song about Freddie. being up in Old Orchard Beach, Maine in the middle of the winter and wanting to be here in Key West. So, Freddie, you finally made it. Again.
Trying to reason with winter season, it's a waste of time at best. Oh, but in my mind at silent time, I wanna leave this frozen mess. Got a house full of palm trees, I got flip-flops on my feet. Oh, the blender serving both drinks and that rum, well, it's tasting sweet. We just grew the cold at Jack Frost. I'm gonna change my frigid mood, and I'll pass the day the island way with a Key West attitude. Oh yeah, it's a Key West attitude. One more time, Key West attitude. Now the downtown bars, they're quiet, just the locals and their guests. But down Route 1 in the land of the sun, it's trop rockin' in Key West. Smiling faces toast to sunset at a jam-packed Mallory Square. Yeah, and it's a treat crawling Duval Street as music fills the air. I got a house full of palm trees, I got flip-flops on my feet. Oh, the blender serving both drinks, oh, that rum, it's tasting sweet. I'll just screw the coal, let Jack Frost blow. We're gonna change our frigid mood, and we'll pass the day the only way. It's with a Key West attitude. It's a Key West attitude. Key West attitude. Play it, Freddie. Tourists flock to beachside bar for that margarita and beer. Like surfers seek out a perfect wave in the shadow of a pier. You got bikini girls with sun bleached curls, they swirl heads as they pass by. Yeah, but I'm knee deep in slush and snow, just asking myself why. I got a house full of palm trees, I got flip-flops on my feet. Well, the blender's out of both drinks, so I'm just cranking up the heat. Yeah, we'll screw the coal, let Jack Frost blow. I'm gonna change my frigid mood, and I'll pass the day the island way with a Key West attitude. Oh yeah, that's a Key West attitude. Yeah, help me out. Key West attitude. One more time. Key West attitude.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty cute, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to download any of our whoops, let me turn the girls off. If you'd like to download any of the music that you hear from Tiki Tom, please just take a look for Tiki, T-I-K-I, and Thom, T-H-O-M, and you'll find me. Anywhere you can download questionable music, that's where I will be. Yes, thank you. All right. Here's one. I've written a bunch of songs about my wife. My wife is here, Colleen. We're going on 44 years, actually. Oh, boy. Yeah, give her a hand. She deserves it. And I've written a bunch of songs. I wrote a song for her when we got married, which was 44 years ago, so I don't remember it. But I do have film of it. I have it on 8mm film, going like this. But I couldn't see my lips, and I don't remember. After 12 moves, I don't have, unfortunately. And so when I got into trop rock music, I wrote her some more songs. Some of you may know that real tearjerker song I wrote for her called You Put the Hair on My Coconuts. Right from the heart. But this is one of the original ones with her in mind. This is it's called Little Island Girl, and it's about a girl you just don't want to get mad while you're heading down to Key West. Oh, she likes long neck bottles and redneck boys, hanging out tiki bars and making noise, pina coladas and strong raw bros. She's a little island girl. She's looking pretty gnarly, sitting on a Harley, flying down A1A. Fearless, do yourself a favor, you better sign a waiver if you plan to get in her way. 'Cause she likes long neck bottles and redneck boys, hanging out tiki bars and making noise, pina coladas and strong raw bros. She's my little island girl. She likes it when it's sunny. She never spends her money on caviar or French champagne. She might drop a few on a sexy new tattoo, but chances are it won't have your name. 'Cause she likes long neck bottles and redneck boys, hanging out tiki bars and making noise, pina coladas, those strong raw bros. That's my little island girl. She'll make you look a fool if you take a running pool. I'll drink her if you think you're able. Show her you're a man while you're staring at her tan. She'll drink you under the table. Oh, she likes long neck bottles and redneck boys, hanging out tiki bars and making noise, pina coladas and strong raw bros. She's a little island girl. Long neck bottles and redneck boys, hanging out tiki bar and making noise. You get in a fight, you're just one of the boys. That's my little island, she's my little island, love my little island girl. Yeah. Thank you, little island girl. Well, for those that are joining us that may not know, Tiki Man Radio is one of the premier internet radio stations for trop rock music. And you can find them at tikimanradio.com, right? Anywhere else they should be looking, you can do that. That's the best place to find the player and all that, right? tikimanradio.com? Yeah. Yeah, and of course there's a lot more on that site than just the music. A lot of things going on, events, so you check there out. Well, many of you are probably like me before I was able to do this full time. I was a sales engineer, a salesman, manager kind of guy. And I used to have a cubicle, like many of you I'm sure had. And on there was a screensaver of that little island off in the distance with a blue lagoon around it, right? And after the boss got yelling at you and, you know, you're having a bad day, you just look at that screensaver and you go, you know, someday, some way, somehow, I'm going to get to that little paradise island. Screensaver shows a deep blue sea, an island paradise just for me, a place where the world just ceased to be. I need to find me there. I saw it on the internet. It's 1,000,000 miles from here right there. Just yet, but I gotta get me there. Oh, someday, somewhere, somehow, gotta find my paradise. I need it now. That warm breeze, those southern trees, those island girls that like to tease someday. Some way, somehow.
pretend I'm a poor excuse for a worn-out man. I gotta get me there, oh, someday, some way, somehow. Could have found my paradise, Lord, I need it now. Those blue lagoons can't come too soon. I'll sit my butt on a warm sand dune someday, some way, somehow. Oh, somehow I know I'll get there. Someday that sun will shine. Somewhere I'll find my paradise, and I'll call it mine. Someday, some way, somehow. Need to find my paradise, God, I need it now. You know, by hook or by crook, I just need a sip of spiced up rum from that pirate ship. Someday, some way, somehow. Oh, someday, some way, somehow.
Thank you. I think we found our paradise right here. All right, well, okay, another story. Let's do another story. So I have a father-in-law who's 94 years old. And he lives at home, he's doing great, but he comes down to Florida for a couple weeks every year. Well, when he was about, I'd say 88 or so, he came down here for a couple weeks, and he came back and he said, Tom, he said, I was at the beach, just sitting there minding my own business. He said, when this old lady came right up in front of everybody, now I'm not sure how old a lady is when you're 88, but I guess you had to be pretty old. And he said she just took her clothes right off to put her bathing suit on, right in front of everybody. And he said, Tom, he said, I got mooned by a prune. So I said, if that's not a Tiki Tom song, I don't know what is. Well, I went down to the beach today, you know, just chill out, catch some rays. I'm doing my best to mind my own. I was just watching all the girls go by underneath that clear blue sky, and I thought for sure that I'd found my stress-free zone. You know, that's when that bird, she caught my eye, that strong perfume and sun-dried thighs, her blue hair just glistening in the sun. You know, she must have been close to 95, not sure how you know she was still alive, but what happened next, well, would make a blind man run. She looked right at me, said, I'm from Paris, France. Over there we don't wear our pants, especially on the warm days the sun comes out. Then she grabbed her capris and yanked them down. They weren't the only things to hit the ground. At that point, my friends, I had no doubt. I just got mooned by a prune. You sitting here on the beach this afternoon. And all happened kind of fast, and I know that memory, it's gonna last. Yeah, I just got mooned by a prune. Face it, I am no prize. I'm not a sight for your sore eyes, 'cause well, the years they've taken quite a toll. And I realize that I'm no kid, and I do my best to keep all this hidden, just not ripping through my suit, the only goal. Oh, but this old bird, she had no shame. She was like in a nudist hall of fame. She winked at me, then lit her cigarette. She breathed breathed in and she breathed out. Nothing like Jimmy Buffett sings about. She fried my eyes while she burned her baguettes. I just got mooned over by a prune. I'll just sit here on the beach this afternoon. She's had that suit since her birthday. I wish she'd just roll them up and put them away. I just got mooned by a prune. You know, it really came as no surprise. I think her beep was fossilized. I just got mooned by a prune. They don't write classics like that anymore, I'm just saying. Well, can't come to Key West without doing a song that kind of reminds you of Mr. Jimmy Buffett. And I'm sure you've heard a lot of them already since you've been here. You're going to hear a lot more today, rightly so. This is a song that Freddie and I do that he covered. Now, it was written by Harry Nilsson, who recorded it originally, and it did well. Glenn Campbell covered it, and it was a big hit for Glenn. But thankfully, Jimmy did it, and I think it's our favorite version of the whole song. And so just so you know, as I do this, it's not going to sound like any of those versions at all. Just, just so you know. But I hope you appreciate it, and thank you, Jimmy. Everybody's talking at me. Can't hear a word they say. Over my mind. Oh, people, they stop to stare. I can't see their faces, only the shadow of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through that pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm banking over the northeast wind, sailing on that summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear what they say. Only there's echo in my mind. Oh, people, they stop to stare. I can't see their faces, only the shadow of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm banking over the northeast wind. I'm sailing in that summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone. Let you leave my love behind. Oh, I won't let you leave. My love behind. Yeah, fresh Key West weather. And thank you. All right. All right.
Sunset Margarita, you know that was her name. Yeah, she showed up about 7, and every night was the same. Well, she sauntered over to the bar, I pick up my old guitar, then I'm ready to profile, get boy the chain. Yeah, she'd start out with a rumble, then into her song. It's a story about passion and how the world done her wrong. She done every man in the place where that tear would run down her face. Sunset Margarita, well, it never took long. Oh, Margarita, say it ain't so. Is that look in your eyes telling me lies and always say no? Oh, Margarita, yes, I'm all shades of blue. How it burns while I wait my turn to tango with you. Oh, Sunset Margarita, yeah, that was her name. She'd show up about 7, and every night was the same. And as that sun would set, Margarita could make you forget any woman that you ever met. Yeah, that was her game. Oh, you'd want to give your heart away, it wouldn't matter anyway. Sunset Margarita, oh, she just liked to play. Oh, Margarita, say it ain't so. Is that look in your eyes just telling me lies, 'cause you always say no? Oh, Margarita, yes, I'm all shades of blue. My heart burns while I wait my turn to tango with you. Sunset Margarita. Thank you very much. Well, I got a treat for you in a little bit here. I've got one of the premier instrumentalists, multi-instrumentalists that is going to come up here and play next to me in a minute. That's you. Yeah, no, you don't have to come up now. I'm warming up the crowd. That's right, so they won't leave. They'll stay to hear you. That's the whole plan here. So Emily Randall will be up here, and she's going to play violin. Is it a violin or a fiddle? Wait a minute, I have a question, because I've always had that question. Is it a violin? Because I thought, here's what I was told, Emily. Here's what I told the difference was. Let me do this. The difference between a fiddle and a violin is how many teeth you have.
The difference between a violin and a fiddle is about 4 shots of Kraken, y'all.
Well, I was close. All right. So we're not sure which one she's going to play when she gets up here. It depends on how much she gets to drink, I guess. You gonna play it? You gonna play now? We're gonna do this now? All right. We're good. All right, sound man. We're gonna need Emily's.
Thanks, Ron. Yep, thank you. Let's hear it for Ron on sound.
On sound.
We can't do it without you, man. Literally, we're counting on you. Woohoo! Very nice.
All right. I got to keep talking. We don't want dead air. That's not a good thing. All right, so, you know what? I think we're going to let you sing. I get a lot of feedback up here, and not necessarily good.
It's such a pleasure to be here with Thom and Freddie. my buddies from Maine. I got to get up to Old Orchard Beach. Who's been there? Everybody, probably? So, all right. So a lot of people have been doing this song, especially now, because we miss him so much. We're going to play Jimmy's beautiful song that he co-wrote with Will Kimbrough. And I know that Thom and I have been performing it, but not together. So this will be a first time, you guys.
We did not rehearse this. And Emily's a professional, and I am not.
When this world starts a-reeling from that pressure drop feeling, we're just treading water each day. There's a way to feel better, be well set to weather the storms till the sun shines again. When your compass is spinning and you're lost on the way, like a leaf in the wind, friend, hear me when I say, bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There's light up above, and the joy is always enough. Bubbles up. To my friends who are jolly when melancholy knocks, sometimes they let her in just to sit, share stories of flops and of glories. It ain't half as bad as the bends. Sometimes living's a struggle, multiply, double, but they love it too much for the party to end. Bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. Yeah. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There's light up above, and joy, there's always enough. Bubbles up. Let's pop a chord to the rough and the right, to the bright blazing days and the sweet starry night. Point us towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There's light up above, and the joy that's always enough. Bubbles up. Bubbles, thanks. Very nice.
Wow. Well, I can scratch that off my bucket list. Wow. Let's hear it for Emily one more time. That was amazing. Thank you, Emily. Well, Emily's a glutton for punishment. So she agreed to do one of my songs. And what's that? I'll keep talking. I'll give you 44, 43. So I'm not sure why I'm getting so much reverb on this, but I don't know which way. I mean, just this. Well, this is just a technical.
I just heard that my mic sounds great.
Box. Just 1, 2. Yeah, probably the box. All right. And 11. Oh, there we go. It was the box. Yeah, I think we're good now. I think it was the box that was messing it up. All right, thank you. It's my box, not. No, it's the harmonizer box. All right, let's see if we can do this without all the squeaking. All right, so yes, thank you, Ron. On to the rescue. So I asked Emily if she would do this song with me. It's a song called Just an Old Pirate. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I used to travel a lot with my job. I traveled all over the U.S., and I also handled the Caribbean from Bahamas down to Trinidad. I know somebody has to do it. Well, now this one's cutting out. Still there with me? Hello? Hello? There? We good? All right. So I would normally find myself, I traveled by myself. Evening, I would sit at the lobby bar, and more than often not, I would see an older person sitting at the end of the bar all by themselves. And I often thought, I bet they have quite a story to tell if you just go over and talk to them. And so I wrote this song. It's called Just an Old Pirate. Just an old man at the end of the bar, and I stepped into Maggie, old maid, sat there alone, like a man with no home, but his eyes, they had plenty to say. So I bought him around, and as I sat down, he just sighed and lowered his head. The kind of life that he lived that brought him to such a dead end. Just then he looked up worn and wrinkled with time. I could tell though he harbored a grin. Said, my friends call me Joe. If you'd like to know, I'd be glad to tell that story again. I have many women on plenty. I plundered and pillaged my whole life away.
finished my drink, and as I started to leave, that old man reached out for my hand. He said, son, please don't go. I need someone to know my life isn't all like I planned. See, I had a life and a beautiful wife and a cottage down by the sea. But it all washed away the night I went astray. Paid a hell of a price to be free. Now I'm just an old pirate at the end of my days. For regrets I have many, women know plenty. Plundered, I pillaged my whole life away. Now I wait for the captain, you and Maggie O'May. And tonight would be his last night at Maggie O'May's. A real voyage about to begin on a good ship they call Forgiveness and Grace, with a captain that's stronger than sin. And with those words he lowered his head for the last time at Maggie O'May's. As his hand slipped from mine, I know somewhere in time he was sailing to happier days. He was just an old pirate at the end of his days. Regrets he had many, women had known plenty. Now he sails with the captain from Maggie O'May.
Tiki Thom Starkey, everybody. Beautiful song.
Thank you. Well, you made it beautiful.
And Freddie
Give me a hug.
Quickstart over there.
One more. All right. Well. All right, we'll leave you with a Jimmy Buffett tune. How's that? We'll crank it right up here. Ground's moving under me. Yeah, tidal wave out on the sea. Boats up in the sky. Yeah, pretty soon we'll learn to fly. Help me now, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go if I'm in the boat. Play it, Freddie. Quickly said to me, oh man, you better watch your feet. That love will come down soft and hot. Better love me now or love me now. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go in the fall, in the fall. Oh, yeah.
York City. Don't wanna land in Mexico. Don't wanna land no 3 Mile Island. Don't wanna see my skin go. Don't wanna land Comanche, Skypark, or Nashville, Tennessee. Don't wanna land no San Juan Airport or the Yukon Territory. Don't wanna land in San Diego. Don't wanna land no Buzzard Bay. Don't wanna land no Isla Tola. I got nothing more to say. Yeah, I don't know. Let me hear you. I don't know. Here we go. I don't know where I'm gonna go in the volcano blows. Hey, thank you all. Thank you, Tiki Man Radio. You guys are awesome. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your day. Stay right here. So much more happening.
Tiki Tom Starkey, how you doing, brother?
I am doing good, Dan. Hey, sweet lady, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
You have the nicest smile. I like being up on stage. I look down, she's always smiling.
Thank you so much.
Well, there's a lot to smile about. You know, this is our 7th year of doing this, and I was trying to remember how many you played in. I know you played a couple at the Tiki House.
Yes, we did.
And you were here last year and the year before. So
I think I wasn't here last year. I wasn't able to make it down.
I had the year before.
My dad was ill last year.
That's
and I had not to cancel everything. But outside of that, I mean, it's going to be 4, 5, 6 years. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's always a pleasure to have you down here. And can you hear me okay? You want me to turn it up?
No, I got you. Okay. I got my hearing aid. I put new batteries in this morning, so we're all good.
I need one myself.
And, of course, playing with Freddie Questguard. And you guys do play a lot. You guys live close by to one another?
We do. We're only about 20 minutes away from each other. So.
Oh, so you live in Maine, too?
Oh, yeah. And I've been playing with Freddie for many years, and we do duos up there. I do a lot of solo work, but thankfully I get to play with Freddie a lot as well. We do a duo, and we're a house band now for a couple different places during the summer.
Very nice.
So it makes life a lot of fun because he really adds a lot to my music. Not to mention he's given me a couple more songs to work on, so that's good too. I'm hoping to get some new stuff out here pretty soon.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. If you're working on anything new.
Oh, we are. Well, I am. I know Freddie's given me a couple things to look at. And I'm hoping, what's this now? We're October. I'm hoping probably midwinter we'll have some recordings to send out to folks. Some fun songs, as usual, but I like to mix them up, you know, so do something a little serious and from the heart, and then do something that's just, you know, stupid.
We have a good range in your voice. I heard you singing opera, which I love, before just to warm up. That was fun.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We got quite a lineup here, guys.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I'm trying to. He is very distracting to me sometimes, so sorry about that.
We love Glenn.
But anyway, we do have a great lineup. We got 46 artists this year, 3 days.
Great.
A lot of people said, hey, me and mine's headed to Gulf Shores last year, and
here's Freddie.
We said, hey, we're coming back to Key West because this is where Jimmy Buffett came to find Jimmy Buffett.
Right.
And the end of the road is kind of where we want to be this time of the year. And it's turned out to be one of our best years yet. You know, we've had a big crowd every day this week.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
It was blessed. You guys raise the bar every year.
Yeah.
And I think I was amazed at just how many people are here.
Here versus
First thing in the morning, too.
Yeah. I know. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Usually it's slow about,
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, it said Tom's star status.
I think you do a great job bringing in the crowd.
Well, what we're going to do, tell everybody how they can find your music, man. It's listening, because everybody, you're streaming out there on YouTube, you're listening around the world on Tiki Man Radio. You've always been a big fan of Tiki Man Radio.
Oh, Tiki Man's my favorite. And tell you what, if they want to look, Tiki, T-I-K-I, just like on Tiki, and Thom, T-H-O-M.
Yep.
And just Tiki Tom, you'll find the music. If you want to do Tiki Tom Starkey, that's star and a key. Starkey, very simple. But you should find me at tikitom.com. I'm on Facebook as well, and you can download me from anywhere. I'm all over the place.
Well, there you go. Well, what we're going to do is get you guys to come around. We're going to get a quick picture with you right quick.